Imagine a romantic getaway turning into an enduring nightmare. In 1994, a young couple, Luis and Marisol, drove into the majestic but formidable Zongolica mountains of Mexico for a quiet weekend. They never returned. For 11 agonizing years, their families endured a chilling silence until a chance discovery hinted at their fate, but left the ultimate truth shrouded in the unforgiving wilderness. Get ready to uncover a captivating mystery that has haunted a region for decades. Before we begin, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more stories like this. Introduction. For years, the last memory of Luis Ramirez and Marisol Vargas was a vibrant photo, smiling in front of a red car, mountains promising freedom behind them. Luis, a 28-year-old telecom technician, was discreet and fascinated by technology. Marisol, 25, was a beloved preschool teacher, an only child whose parents were always anxious about her absences. On April 8, 1994, they left the city of Xalapa, planning just 2 days away in the remote Zongolica mountains of Veracruz. What began as a simple retreat turned into an enduring enigma, the silent disappearance. Luis and Marisol were an ordinary couple seeking a tranquil escape from city life. Luis, accustomed to remote areas from his work, had planned their route carefully. Marisol, carrying a new red backpack, was excited for the adventure. They departed on a Friday morning, the Zongolica mountains offering a promise of solitude and breathtaking landscapes. But this weekend, unlike any other, had no return. Their families, initially unworried, grew increasingly anxious as Sunday passed without a call. Monday arrived, then Tuesday, and a horrifying realization dawned. Luis and Marisol had vanished. No last calls, no witnesses, no sign of their red car. The mountains, vast and indifferent, had swallowed them whole, leaving behind only desperate questions and a chilling silence. The frantic search begins. The Ramirez and Vargas families were thrown into a living nightmare. Marisol's parents, particularly, were consumed by anxiety. When Luis failed to show up for work and Marisol didn't contact her school, the alarm was officially raised. Local police, though sympathetic, were ill-equipped for a search of this magnitude. The Zongolica mountains, beautiful but treacherous, were vast and largely unexplored, their dense vegetation and rugged terrain making any search operation a monumental challenge. There were no cell phones in 1994, no GPS, and limited satellite imagery, forcing searchers to rely on ground teams and outdated maps. An investigation derailed. Hundreds of volunteers, alongside state police and civil protection units, scoured the likely routes Luis and Marisol would have taken. They searched tirelessly for days, then weeks, but found no trace of the red car, no broken branches, no tire marks indicating an accident. No one in the remote villages recalled seeing the couple or their distinct vehicle. Every lead fizzled out. The local authorities, lacking resources and facing the daunting scale of the wilderness, eventually scaled back their efforts. As months turned into a year, the case went cold, shelved as another tragic disappearance in the unforgiving embrace of the Zongolica mountains. For the families, however, the search never truly ended. Years of haunting silence. For 11 long years, the Zongolica mountains held onto their secret, turning Luis and Marisol's disappearance into a cold case. For the families, especially Marisol's parents, the uncertainty was a relentless torment. They clung to any shred of hope, but each passing year chipped away at their resolve. The lack of a body or any conclusive evidence meant no closure, no final goodbyes. Marisol's mother, particularly, never ceased to look for her only daughter, every phone call, every distant red car, sparking a fleeting, desperate hope. The community, too, was haunted by the mystery. Theories abounded, fueled by the vastness and wildness of the mountains. Some whispered of a tragic accident, their car lost forever in a deep ravine or swallowed by the dense jungle. Others feared a darker fate, suggesting they might have encountered criminals or been victims of a forced disappearance, a chilling reality in some remote areas. There were even a few who clung to the romantic notion that the couple had eloped, choosing a new life away from everything. But without evidence, these remained just whispers, adding to the agonizing silence that consumed the Ramirez and Vargas families. An unforeseen discovery. For over a decade, Luis and Marisol's disappearance remained one of Veracruz's most enduring mysteries. Their families learned to live with the gnawing uncertainty, holding memorial services but never abandoning hope. Then, in the spring of 2005, 11 years after they vanished, a small group of hikers, traversing an exceptionally remote and rarely explored section of the Zongolica Mountains, stumbled upon a sight that made their blood run cold. Concealed by overgrown vegetation and nestled at the bottom of a steep, almost inaccessible ravine, was a severely rusted red station wagon. The car and its silent secrets. The vehicle was almost completely consumed by the elements, a ghost of its former self. But one detail instantly confirmed its identity. The unique dent on the front passenger side, exactly as described by Luis's family. It was Luis and Marisol's car. Authorities were immediately alerted, and a specialized team, including forensic experts, painstakingly worked to recover the vehicle. Inside, they found nothing but a few scattered personal items, a faded map of the Zongolica region, a half-eaten bag of dried fruit, and a single mud-stained hiking boot. There were no signs of a struggle, no blood, and most crucially, no human remains. The car offered a tantalizing glimpse into their last known moments but remained stubbornly silent about their ultimate fate. The discovery confirmed they had indeed reached the mountains, but the mystery of where they went next and why persisted. An enduring enigma. The discovery of their car, while providing a fragment of an answer, brought no true closure. Luis and Marisol's parents were left with more questions than before. Where were their children? What happened after the car became stuck? The police had no further leads. Without bodies, without witnesses, and with no signs of foul play definitively proven, the case, after another year of minimal investigation, was officially closed. It was filed away as an unsolvable mystery, a tragic consequence of the unforgiving wilderness. The haunting legacy. Luis and Marisol's story transcended their families, becoming a chilling piece of local folklore in the Zongolica region. Their disappearance served as a cautionary tale, whispered among travelers and locals alike, a reminder of the mountain's inscrutable power. It highlighted the profound meaning of disappearing in Mexico. Not just a loss of life, but a complete erasure of truth. No crime, no pain, no specific cause of death was ever confirmed, and perhaps that was the cruelest aspect of all, the unknown. The fact that, even after 11 years and the discovery of their car, no one ever truly knew what happened to Luis and Marisol. Their silent vanishing remains a chilling testament to the mysteries that lie hidden in the wild, leaving behind only fear where answers should have been. The tale of Luis and Marisol is a haunting reminder that some mysteries refuse to be solved, leaving behind only questions and an enduring sense of dread. If this story captivated you and you wish to explore more profound true crime and mysterious disappearances, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that notification bell. Leave a like and share your thoughts or theories about this case in the comments below. Your support helps us bring more compelling stories to light. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.